Summary of Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a personal finance and mindset book that contrasts two different approaches to money, work, and life. Robert Kiyosaki uses the influence of two father figures, his biological father, Poor Dad, and his best friend's father, Rich Dad, to illustrate how financial beliefs and education shape a person's future. The book argues that traditional schooling does not adequately teach financial literacy, and that understanding how money works is essential for achieving financial independence. Rather than offering step-by-step investment instructions, the book focuses on reshaping the reader's thinking about assets, liabilities, work, risk, and wealth. Its central message is that the rich do not work for money. Instead, they make money work for them. The Two Dads, a contrast in mindsets. Kiyosaki introduces his two dads early in the book to show how different beliefs lead to different outcomes. Poor Dad is Kiyosaki's real father, a highly educated man with a PhD who worked as a government employee. He believed strongly in formal education, job security, steady income, and climbing the corporate ladder. Poor Dad encouraged getting good grades, finding a stable job, and relying on benefits such as pensions and job security. Despite his intelligence and education, Poor Dad struggled financially and often worried about money. Rich Dad, on the other hand, was the father of Kiyosaki's best friend. He had little formal education but was a successful entrepreneur and investor. Rich Dad believed that schools failed to teach students about money and that financial success came from understanding business, investing, and cash flow. He emphasized independence, entrepreneurship, and long-term thinking. By comparing these two perspectives, Kiyosaki shows that intelligence and education alone do not guarantee financial success. Instead, mindset and financial literacy play a more significant role. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. The first major lesson of the book challenges the traditional idea that people should work hard for money. Kiyosaki explains that most people become trapped in what he calls the rat race. They work for money, receive a paycheck, pay bills, and repeat the cycle endlessly. According to Rich Dad, working solely for money gives money control over one's life. Fear of not having enough money keeps people in jobs they dislike, while desire for material things pushes them to earn and spend more. Over time, salary increases are matched by higher expenses, leaving people financially stuck despite earning more. The rich, Kiyosaki argues, learn how to make money work for them. Instead of relying only on wages, they acquire assets that generate income, such as businesses, real estate, investments, or intellectual property. The key difference is not how much money one earns, but how money is managed and multiplied. This lesson emphasizes emotional control over fear and greed. Kiyosaki suggests that people should learn from financial challenges rather than avoid them, using experiences to build financial intelligence. Lesson 2. Why teach financial literacy? Financial literacy is the foundation of the book's philosophy. Kiyosaki defines financial literacy as understanding how money flows through a person's life, particularly through assets and liabilities. One of the most important concepts introduced is the distinction between assets and liabilities. Assets put money into your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Kiyosaki argues that many people mistakenly believe their home, car, or personal belongings are assets, when in reality they often create ongoing expenses such as mortgages, maintenance, taxes, and insurance. From his perspective, true assets are things like rental properties, businesses, stocks, bonds, and intellectual property that generate income. Poor and middle-class individuals tend to buy liabilities while believing they are assets, which keeps them working harder to cover expenses. The rich focus on acquiring assets that generate cash flow, allowing them to reduce reliance on earned income. Financial literacy, therefore, involves understanding income statements, balance sheets, cash flow, and basic accounting principles. Kiyosaki stresses that this knowledge empowers people to make better financial decisions and avoid common traps. Lesson 4. Mind your own business. In this lesson, Kiyosaki encourages readers to focus on building their own asset base, even if they have a traditional job. Mind your own business does not mean neglecting work responsibilities. Rather, it means prioritizing personal financial growth outside of employment. Employees typically work to build someone else's business or organization. While this can provide income and experience, it does not necessarily create long-term financial freedom. Kiyosaki advises people to use their wages to invest in assets that will eventually generate passive income. Examples of assets include businesses that do not require daily involvement, rental real estate, stocks and bonds, royalties from creative or intellectual work. This lesson reinforces the idea that financial independence comes from ownership, not just employment. Over time, a strong asset base can produce enough income to cover living expenses, freeing individuals from the need to work solely for money. Lesson 5. The rich invent money. This lesson focuses on creativity, opportunity recognition, and financial intelligence. Kiyosaki argues that money is not scarce for those who know how to create opportunities. The rich invent money by seeing potential where others see risk or problems. Financial intelligence, according to the book, is made up of several skills: accounting, investing, understanding markets, understanding the law. People with high financial intelligence can evaluate investments, recognize undervalued opportunities, and structure deals in ways that minimize risk and maximize returns. Kiyosaki also emphasizes the importance of learning from mistakes. Fear of losing money prevents many people from investing, but the rich see failure as a teacher. By learning from losses, they refine their strategies and improve decision-making over time. This lesson encourages readers to think creatively, stay informed, and continually improve their financial knowledge. Lesson 6. Work to learn, don't work for money. Rather than focusing only on salary, Kiyosaki advises people to choose work that teaches valuable skills. He suggests that many professionals become trapped in specialization, excelling in one area but lacking broader skills, such as sales, communication, and leadership. Rich Dad encouraged learning multiple skills that support entrepreneurship and investing. For example, understanding sales helps in negotiating deals, while communication skills improve leadership and influence. Kiyosaki argues that fear of change often keeps people in jobs they dislike. However, long-term success comes from continuous learning and adaptability. By working to learn rather than working only for money, individuals can increase their value and open new financial opportunities. Overcoming obstacles. In a later section of the book, Kiyosaki identifies common obstacles that prevent people from achieving financial independence. 1. Fear. Fear of losing money is the most common barrier. Kiyosaki argues that learning to manage fear is essential. 2. Cynicism. Doubt and negative thinking prevent people from acting on opportunities. 3. Laziness. Often disguised as being too busy, laziness leads to avoidance of financial education. 4. Bad habits. Spending habits and lack of saving or investing discipline can undermine financial goals. 5. Arrogance. Thinking one already knows enough prevents learning and growth. Recognizing and addressing these obstacles is presented as a critical step toward financial success. Getting started. Kiyosaki provides practical guidance for readers who want to begin their financial journey. He emphasizes the importance of having a strong reason or purpose for wanting wealth, as this motivation helps overcome fear and setbacks. Key suggestions include making long-term financial goals, choosing mentors and learning from experts, paying oneself first by investing before spending, being disciplined and patient, and taking action rather than waiting for perfect conditions. While the book does not offer detailed investment formulas, it encourages readers to educate themselves continuously and take responsibility for their financial future. Overall message and impact. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is ultimately a book about mindset rather than money alone. Its central message is that financial freedom is achievable through education, discipline, and a willingness to think differently from the majority. Kiyosaki challenges traditional beliefs about work, education, and success, arguing that schools prepare students to be employees rather than financially independent individuals. By learning how money works and focusing on asset building, readers can escape the cycle of working paycheck to paycheck. The book has been both highly influential and controversial. Supporters praise its ability to simplify financial concepts and inspire readers to take control of their finances. Critics argue that some ideas are oversimplified or lack practical detail. Despite this, Rich Dad, Poor Dad remains one of the most widely read personal finance books in the world. Conclusion. In summary, Rich Dad, Poor Dad teaches that wealth is built through financial literacy, strategic thinking, and ownership of income-generating assets. By contrasting the beliefs of two father figures, Robert Kiyosaki illustrates how attitudes toward money shape life outcomes. The book encourages readers to question conventional wisdom, educate themselves about finance, and pursue long-term financial independence rather than short-term security.